August 2, Tuesday, 18th week in Ordinary Time, Saint Eusebius of Vercelli Bishop, and Saint Peter Julian, a martyr priest. The Lord will build up Zion again and appear in all his glory. First reading, Jeremiah 30, verse 1 to 2. 12 to 15, 18 to 22. This is another word that came to Jeremiah from Yahweh. Yahweh God of Israel says, "Write in a book all that I have communicated to you." Yahweh says, "Your wound is incurable. Your injury is grievous. There is no one to plead your cause. There is a remedy for an ulcer, but no healing for you. All your lovers have forgotten you. They care nothing for you. For I struck you as an enemy, thus with a cruel punishment, because of your great guilt and the weakness of your sin. Why cry out now that you are hurt? Is there no cure for your pain because of your great crime and grievous sin? I have done this to you, Yahweh says. I will restore my people into Jacob's tents and have pity on his dwellings. The city will be rebuilt over its ruins and the palace restored on its proper place. From them will come song of praise and the sound of merry making. I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will bestow honor on them, and they shall not be despised. Their children will be as before, and their community will be established before me. I will ask their oppressor to count. Their leader will be one of themselves. Their ruler shall emerge from their midst. I will bring him close to me, for who would dare to approach me? You shall be my people, and I shall be your God. Gospel Matthew 14 verse 22 to 36, or Matthew 15 1 to 2. 10 to 14. Immediately, Jesus obliged his disciples to get into the boat and go ahead of him to the other side, while he sent the crowd away. And having sent the people away, he went up the mountain by himself to pray. At nightfall, he was there alone. Meanwhile, the boat was very far from land, dangerously rocked by the waves, walking on the sea. When they saw him walking on the sea, they were terrified, thinking that it was a ghost, and they cried out in fear. But at once Jesus said to them, "Courage, don't be afraid. It's me." Peter answered, "Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water." Jesus said to him, "Come." And Peter go out of the boat and walked on the water to go to Jesus. But seeing the strong wind, he was afraid and began to sink. And he cried out, "Lord, save me." Jesus immediately stretched out his hand and took hold of him, saying, "Man of light faith, why did you doubt?" As they got into the boat, the wind dropped. Then those in the boat bowed down before Jesus, saying, "Truly, you are the Son of God." They came ashore at Gennesaret. The local people recognized Jesus and spread the news throughout the region. So they brought to him all the sick people, begging him to let them touch just the hem of his cloak. All who touched it became perfectly well. Love that impels. Was Peter foolish to have ventured into the waters while Jesus was anyway coming towards the boat? Were not the other disciples more prudent, practical, and sensible? The only answer I can think of are what St. Paul spoke of: the foolishness of the cross versus the wisdom of the world.
Corinthians 1 verse 18 3 verse 19. And the holy madness of the lover who is out there searching for the beloved and the song of songs. Despite all his shortcomings, there is no denying that Peter loved the Lord. And when love comes alive and the heart goes out to the beloved, can the body hold back? Such an adventure sets Peter up for a unique experience with the Lord, an experience that was denied to the other disciples due to their safety first approach, and Peter would jump out of the boat again. This time with no doubts or care for drowning when the risen Lord comes visiting.